let's get into Frostpunk 2. I have pressed any key. So, Frostpunk is, if you've not seen this game before, it is a... Oh god, his eyeball is growing clearer. Everything's on fire. That's not good, is it? Frostpunk is a survival city builder, where you've got to build up a successful city, but there are external factors like mainly environmental. So in Frostpunk, there's this winter that's happened because of, I think they said it's an ice age had happened, and all the big cities have just frozen over, and people headed north. This was the bit I never quite understood about the first game, is they headed north from, I'm pretty sure they said north from London. Surely that's only going to get colder, but anyway. In the first game, you've got to set up a successful city around this big coal-powered engine in the middle to keep warm through these Ice Age winter periods. And you just got to survive long enough to defeat the scenario. They had several scenarios, and then they had an endless mode where you just kept going and going and going. I love that. I loved it. You had to get like all your resources efficiently. You had to manage your workers. This music is very loud. Holy hell. You had to like move workers depending on like seasonal changes and resources and stuff like that, and needs. You spend expeditions off and stuff like that into the cold to try and get more survivors and resources and various things like technology and things like that. And then there's also like a diplomatic policy sort of set part of it where you can say all workers have to work 12 hours a day, or all kids have to work in safe jobs like cooking things and not going out into like the coal mines and whatever, or we're going to go for a religious state, or we're going to go for a police state and things like that. So that all helped because you're the mayor of the town, so your subjects, the people you are controlling, can vote you out if they're not happy. So you have to keep them all happy, you have to meet their needs, and their needs get more complex, and the winters get worse and longer. And it's very similar to Timberborn, and what was that one I played recently? It's Aquatico, and then what was the other one? Oxygen. Climate changed the game, basically. I can't remember what the initiating factor. I think they just said it was a new ice age in the first one. So that's what happened in the first one. You had to survive. This one takes place 30 years later. And also the first one, fantastic game, loved it. It's peak survival city builder. Amazing, full stop. It could those stuff they could have added in, but and like they did update it several times and added in like the endless mode and stuff, but it's good stuff. Loved it. I know nothing about this game other than it takes place 30 years later. So, let's get into it, I guess. Hey there, just a quick reminder. This is a recording of a stream I did on Twitch. If you like this and want more live content, come join the chat and the great community over on Twitch. I stream every week Monday, Friday and Sundays. Or follow me on my socials for any changes or extra streams. Okay, thanks, and here's the video. Frostpunk 2 is a challenging game in which planning ahead is crucial. Yes, it is. Failure is a natural part of the experience. Oh yeah, yeah, you fail a lot. Oh, it's also set in like Industrial Revolution times, so a lot of the technology is based around coal and steam and things of that era. If you're a veteran of the original Frostpunk, I mean, I am, but I haven't played it in a couple of years. Enjoy the challenge. You may try your luck with the Officer or higher difficulty level. Otherwise, we suggest the Citizen. Take it one step at a time. It's not about how many times you fail. It's about how many times we get up. All right, Alfred. I'm not Batman. Wait, no, I wasn't Alfred that said that. It's Batman's dad. Let's get in. Okay, we got a prologue. The Legacy of New London. So one of the stories from the first game was you had to set up New London, a city out in the wilderness and make it survive for a certain amount of time. So we shall see. The music is epic, though, isn't it? I'm going to turn up in a little bit because it's probably going to be a cutscene of some sort. Let's do it. Oh, okay. In 1887, the world froze to death. Oh yeah, it's like that film 2012. Not 2012. No, not the other one. What's the other one? Day After Tomorrow. That was an Ice Age thing. Yeah, it's like that. Imagine the Day After Tomorrow, but in the 1800s. So this I think this takes place 30 years after like the Ice Age thing. The failing British Empire built generators to support cities and evacuees, cities that would become the last on Earth, because apparently the British Empire were the only people doing this. I don't know. Whether huddled by the generator or out in the open Frostland, those that survived were shaped by the ordeal. 30 years later, all became very different people. I love Frostpunk. I love Frostpunk. It's such a great game. I really hope this is just as good. You failed so many times, succeeded exactly once. Once I with these games, once I work out like maybe the game mechanics where certain things only happen in a certain way, I tend to like bank on that. And then endless mode came out for the first game, and I love that, because what happened with endless mode, what happened in like the scenario modes was you just had to hit a scenario and job done. In endless mode, you had like the world map, and the world map will reset every winter. So like all the points of interest would just disappear and brand new ones would happen, and you could just keep going and going and going. And I had one save which went on for years, and it was great. But at that point, it wasn't really a challenge because I was getting so many resources. I was getting like everyone was lovely and warm. Literally, the winter couldn't touch me at that point. Right. Moderate challenge with a margin for error. Challenging it. Oh, okay. So which one do we go for? Demands focus on planning. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. It certainly is. And there's also like a survivor mode where, you know, it will. Wait. No active pause. And it'll only be saved on exit. So that has to be like a. Bloody hell, this music's picking up again, isn't it? That has to be like a. If you die, sort of, it'll delete your save. Let's go for Officer. I am quite seasoned in the first game. Let's go for Officer. I don't think I ever knew about endless mode. I remember they released it as an update about a fair bit after the initial game came out, because there was only a couple scenarios, and then they added a couple of extra scenarios, possibly as DLC, and then endless mode came out. So it was definitely a late thing. Press any key. Oh, I love this guy. He's moody. Press any key to begin. Where's the any key?
Can you hear us? Captain!
Do you hear us?
No, I don't hear. Oh.
A generation ago, we fled the crumbling British Empire as the world froze around us.
I like the art style.
I held New London.
Oh, is that me from the first game?
United, we survived 30 years of whiteouts.
Oh, the best thing about the city builder is it was always in a circle around the generator.
He's dead.
It's very unique.
empty.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, we got a raid coming in. Hello, raiders. I'll be with you in a second. We're just watching a cinematic. Make yourselves comfy.
Merely surviving is not enough. We have to expand. After all, it's us.
Airships.
Survive the end of the world.
I don't think this guy's doing so well. Oh no, now he's frozen. Okay. All that told me is that we survived 30 years, and now we need to expand. The Wanderers, prologue. We've been roaming the frozen desert for years. Many of us do not remember the world before the Great Frost. Many of us don't remember the world before COVID. Now another whiteout is coming. Oh, another one? Oh dear. We've reached the old machine again. Oh, okay. So you suggest, are they saying that they ventured out after the bad weather sort of calmed down a bit, and then they're like, oh, we need to get back to the big furnace thing. Again, we rely on the furnace to provide heat through the storm. In the past, we always made sure there was enough supplies for the next whiteout, but our numbers have grown through the years. Riding for everyone is getting harder and harder. Oh, I suppose, yeah, it would be. We must survive. Nope. Small hands are useful for all the machinery. Yeah, exactly. They can crawl in between the gears and everything. It's great. Well, that's not a good thing. Why is it on the back of... Was that a train? That's a train. The Wanderers. I mean, it looks beautiful. Fight the Cold. The old dreadnought. Was that one of the scenarios from the first game? I think it is. It remains in pieces under layers of snow, but the scattered wagons still have resources inside. First, we need to break the ice to each one of the oil wagons and construct an extraction district to use it. We can turn on the dreadnought's furnace heaters. Oh! That's an interesting start. Cool. We'll restart the furnace. How do I know it's... That's paused. That's paused? That's paused. Why are we on day 2 already? I want to pause for a second. And I just want to go in settings. Finally, a game that turns VSync on by default. Great. That doesn't seem to be on. I can't seem to do any of these. Okay. We're just going to... turn things down to medium. Just for us to see if that helps. I mean, it still looks beautiful. I don't know if that's helped. Right, what's going on? Let me know how it looks on the stream. Because it's actually alright here now. Right, we've got the old dreadnought. We've got 3,000? Population is rising steadily. As soon as the population being for... Right, so we've established like working cities with thousands of people now. Okay. We've got 1,950 workforce. Oh wow, this is a completely different game. Didn't we start off with like 20 people in the first game? Scraps. Income plus 21 per week. And population 21. Prefabs 0 per week, but we've got 750 of those. We need to build 35 shelters. We definitely do not have any food. Okay. Okay. It's arriving in 1 week. It's currently minus 20. Uh-huh. Cold, minor, growing. Needs extremely increased by heat scarcity, extremely increased by shelter scarcity. Right, yeah, so I need to build shelters. Frost break to a oil wagon construction extraction district. Turn on the furnace in the Dreadnought wreck to provide heat. Okay, we've got something happening down here. Frost break area. What the absolute hell is this? What is this? Initially, you can only build districts in a limited area. The wider terrain is coated in frozen stiff ground. Okay. To widen the building area, you need to use frost breakers. Okay, I love it. It's a hexagon sort of setup. You can send out frost breaking teams by clicking on the frost breaking button. Located in the bottom of the screen. Build your way. Then find your way towards the edges of the buildable area. Click the yellow. Okay, cool. Camera controls. We've done camera controls. Same as always. Keybinds. Okay, this is a completely different game. Right, frost breaking. Wait, no, what? Frost breaking, there we go. So, is this buildable area? Or is that buildable area? This is buildable area. So I need to get to this, is what you're saying. Or do I need to get out here? No, I need to get to here. Okay, so... there. Right? I can have up to 8. I'm a little confused, but sure. And then construct districts. What the what is... Districts are based on your economy. Build them to produce some processed resources and provide shelter. Districts have a fixed number of tiles needed to begin construction. Building a district. Keep a lookout of the indicator circle. Shows how many tiles you still have. Yeah, okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to do that first, and then... turn furnace on... yeah, but how do I do that? No disease... oh, I need oil. I need oil to turn it on. Is that what you're saying? Right, so we need to do this. Okay, so let's... come out of that. What's this? Hubs. What's a hub? Hubs are a unique type of districts that cover only one tile instead of standard 6. Positive area of effect, such as reducing demand for heat. What? Let's just play. Let's just get it going. Oh, it's arriving in 88 weeks now. Oh, we're fine then. Okay. Why didn't this work then? I want to do that. Did that work? No. I am confused. Why is this not working? Do I have to do it up to 8? Oh, I have to do it in 8 batches of 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got it. I can't just break one piece of ice. I've got to break 8 of them. Okay, get going now, please. Have a look around. So where are my people? Oh! Ah! Oh! We've got little machines. This is very, very advanced for 1800s. What are you saying down here? Wanderers. Oh, hold on, what's this? Community, 3,000. They've been roaming the cold, harsh world for many years. Many black path leaders. That sounds like religion. When we tread on the promised land, that's definitely religion. They're rationing their food. Non-workers will donate stuff. Oh, I can do this. Oh, no, I can do this. Oh, these are the things I can do. Oh, no, we don't want that. Overall trust, I am accepted. Uh-huh. Why are you flashing? I need a housing district. Do I? Well, if the heat is going to be from here, then I want 6 tiles to do a housing district. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That's a housing district right there. Get building on that. How do I know how many workers are doing stuff? How do I know how many... Oh my god, what the hell is this? 100 workers, it'll output 15 houses. No, that's not enough. Alright. This is all very weird. Right, have you broken through now? Oh, they have. Alright. Now what do I do? Extraction district. So we're now in districts of like a city. This is so weird. It needs 70 prefabs, 50 scraps, demands 20 heat, 20 materials, output of plus prefabs and also oil. So it needs to be there. And it needs to be 3 wide. So why don't we do that? I understand, kind of, I think. It's just very odd. Where's the next bit of... Oh, there's some prefabs over here. Let's work towards... Let's do that, because we want to be near the heat source, right? We want to get near that heat source. Can't do anything with it right now. Oh, I can! It's a district in itself. Generator. Generator's off. On. Turn on. Disease is growing. Good. Good. I am confused. A little confused. Food district. I need to be on the fertile soil. Ah, so maybe I can do over here? Can I walk across this bridge? Is that something they can do? Can I do another frost breaking in this direction? Like that. I've got plenty of workers, so let's do that again. Let's also frost break. Oh, I can't do it because that's not accessible yet. Cool, okay. So let's go off. Ah, that's down the hill. We could go down the hill, couldn't we? Let's do that. Start expanding. 800 workers left. Okay, so what else can I build? Hubs. Food stockpile hubs. It requires 100 workforce plus 15,000 stockpile capacity food. How much food have I got? Does it actually say? Available is nothing. Okay, so I can put it next to this. And it might be good for them. Okay. Oh my god. How odd. This is just so odd. I can't extract yet, so I should probably expand towards... there. Yes. Yes? Once these are built, I'm going to build another housing district here. Let's see what else I can do then. We've got any more tutorials? Okay, cold. Cold is a measure of how well your city is heated. And it's not at all right now. Make sure that shelter and heat are fulfilled. Outside these will mainly increase cold. High cold increases disease, increases population growth, and causes recurring events of citizens freezing to death. Oh well. Scraps. Scraps are a stockpile resource that can be spent on frost breaking. Oh shit! I'm spending that. Oh, I've gone a little bit. Yeah. Okay. I didn't realize that was costing me stuff. Funding construction when using specific actions. Scraps are collected weekly. Everybody provides their share. The bigger the community, the more they contribute. You can just take scraps. I don't want to do that. Okay, so return scraps. Yeah, okay. Area effects. Here we go. What's that do? Pay attention to where you construct districts, as area effects may give them additional positive and negative. So yeah, it's the heat, isn't it? Area effects caused by environmental circumstances, the natural layout of the land or surface on which the district is constructed, or by proximity to other districts. Okay, cool. Area effects are applied when at least 3 district tiles are located within it. While constructing any district, tooltip will indicate whether the current build has an area effect. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, cool. District abilities. Oh my god. There are various district abilities available for the player district panel. One example of a district ability are emergency shifts. Oh, okay, here we go. Yes, that's the shit I want. Dreadnought's Furnace. This is a lot of information for a game I thought I already knew. You need to have fuel turn on. In this case, it's oil. Okay, so we're working with oil, not coal this time. Once you've recovered it, you can turn on the furnace by clicking the switch next to the thing. Do we need to? Probably not. They'll survive a little bit in the cold. It's fine. People in the city form communities, groups, people united in common outlook and background. You can view any other communities by clicking their image. Ah, that's what that thing at the bottom is. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's get building. Oh. Shelter. Your population needs shelter to survive. If not provided, cold will aggressively rise in the city. Shelter is mainly provided by housing. But remember, as other types of district, it needs heat. Heat demand in the city is not fulfilled. Cold will rise. Building housing is right place. Proximity can reduce the heat demand. Ah, so houses next to each other will help as well. Yes, okay. So there's neighboring effects, is what you're saying. Gotcha. How is it week 7 already? The fuck is the time in this game? Also, I have like no scraps. How often is it? Right, hold on. Hold on, it's day 2. 3. Oh my god, that's like 4 seconds. Jesus Christ. Okay, something's going on here. Oil. As the thick black liquid oozes through the pipes, our people rejoice. The carcass of this old machine is a testament to the hardships that made us. But more importantly, it's our haven in the storm. It has allowed us to weather many whiteouts. Right, okay, cool. Select the dreadnought and access the Le Furnace. It's a floating thing above it. Gotcha. Generator on. Output 60 heat. Takes 30 things. I can overdrive it. Of course I can overdrive it. Because that's what was in the first game. The furnace is on. We have enough oil to cover current needs. Good. Good. But the cold will still affect our people until they have proper shelter. Housing best protectors. I'm already way ahead of you on housing, mate. Built in close proximity to other housing or the furnace itself. However, we need prefabricated parts for construction. We brought some with us. The rest will need extractor wagon. Don't worry, I'm on it. I'm on it. Look. Let me pause for a second. What's going on? So extraction. No, I need a. So how much does this cost? 30 scraps. Ugh. Okay, maybe that was a bad idea. That extraction district's done, as is that one. So we now have fertile soil. Okay, so we can do food in a minute. So if I build another housing district next to this. Yes, okay, so we get more heat from that. But I need to clear out this area. Okay, so let's do that first. Wait, am I not able to clear that out? Can I clear like that out as well? No. Is that one just never going to be cleared out now? Have I fucked this up? Wait. If there's just one... Oh my god, I have fucked that up. I really have. Because that one I can never get to. Oh, well that's a bit shit. Okay, we need to be a bit more careful with the extracting. Okay. Housing district. I have nowhere near enough scraps. Food district, no scraps. Right, what can you do? Can you do anything of interest? You just output oil. Okay. 50k remaining. 118 weeks. That's fine. Emergency shifts. Nah, it'll be alright. Got another tutorial. Output and demand. City's economy is based on the output and demand. Output is the total amount of resources produced by a district's building. For example, food output can be increased by building food district. However, the working district also increases demand for resources needed. Yes. Case of food district. Heat and materials. When output equals demand, you'll see a golden icon. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. I get that. Hey, we got some more cash. So I could do a food district. Can't do that. Well, I suppose I could do a housing district here, couldn't I? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Hey, that would work. Oh no, it's 6. They're not 8. They're 6. Okay. That might work. Oh, could I do it just like as a band? Can we do a band of districts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why is that not the? Because it's about proximity, right? So that, yeah, okay, they could be 2 wide. They could be 2 hexagons wide, and then they're sharing either side. But let's get more benefit that way. But they could also just be 1 wide and just be bands of districts. Because like that'll get something from that, but that's gonna get nothing from this. I shouldn't have done this, by the way. I should not have gone that way. I don't think. We'll see. Like, if I do that... then they're both fulfilled. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to do that. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Yeah. We got upcoming ads in the next 5 minutes. So I'll take a short break when that happens. I said there were overlays. Oh, aha. Overlays is heat and fuels. Oh, it generates heat. Does it heat? No, it demands heat. So this only creates 60 heat. Not on these materials. Where's my... I'm not creating materials right now. This is food. That's where my workforce are? Wait, why do you take up workforce? Need to operate the buildings. Oh, okay. Proximity effects. Base economy. What's my base economy? I don't even know what that means. Like building in the elementary school, the garbage dump in Skylines 2. I built it next to it, kind of. It was the playground that was on it. Alright? It's fine. It was the water was shared between. Right, I need to build 2 housing districts, Frostbreak, a construction wagon, and build an extraction district, 5 prefabs. That's off in this direction. I don't have enough for that right now. Right. Do I have enough for that? Plus tourists loved it. Exactly. How much does this cost? 30? Oh, we'll do that then. Okay, so we want to be off in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's 8. Wait, I can't count. There we go. Nice. Nice. So we've frostbroken all this area. The thing is, right, so I can't frostbreak this now. Oh, I can! Because it's by itself. It's just going to cost me way too fucking much. Alright, cool. That makes sense. Alright. We're going to take a little break. Pause for a second. Take a little break. How are the frames on the... How are the frames on Twitch? Because the OBS are a little bit funky. But I don't really want to turn down the graphics too much. I think it seems alright. Doesn't seem to be dropping many frames right now. Thank you for the grippers and rippets. We are out of ads. I still can't turn on DLSS.
Rip it, baby, let's go!
So let's leave that. I'll just accept these. And we have a doggo treat to do. So we'll do that before we get back into the game. Thank you everyone who suffered the ads. And get the treat ready. You know. Here he goes. There we are. Oh. Hello. We had a lovely walk earlier, didn't we? We went into the field, and because it's been raining, all the grass was really wet, so we got very soggy. But we loved jumping around and running around the field, didn't we?
Grip it, rip it!
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Now you smell. Yes, you do. No. You don't smell bad. You still smell a little bit of like the sea.
Go!
I'm gonna have to make that more expensive, aren't I? We have another doggo treat. Oh. I didn't see there was a second one. Yes. Give me a second. I need to get you on camera. Oh. Nom 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 nom. Oh, such a good boy. I only have a 147,000 points. Please no. Increases it to 140,000 for one redeem. You're a good boy. Oh, yes. It's alright, I can always press the button.
Rip it, baby, let's go!
You good boy. Eh? You curling up on my lap, is you just gonna stay here? Oh, that was a big yawn. That was a big yawn. You wanna go lie down?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, grip it and rip it.
Okay. Bye-bye. It does like to get stuck on repeat.
Oh no, it's just weak. I tried to grip it and rip it, but I couldn't grip it or rip it.
And on that note, let's get back to the game. Alright. For anyone just joining, we are playing Frostpunk 2, which is the sequel to Frostpunk 1. Funnily enough. Frostpunk 1 was a survival city builder where you battled humanity's worst fear. Being cold. Or snow. If you're actually no, yes, you're battling the British Empire's worst nightmare, snow. The whole country came to a stop because there was too much snow. We have to force all the kids to go to work. It was a nightmare. It's set 30 years after, and humanity survived, right? So humanity has survived. I'm on the tutorial level, and what I'm gathering is you no longer control people, you control community as such. Because I've got I got 3,000 people somewhere, no idea where, and I've got available workforce 1,300. It's as bad as leaves on the train track. Yep. The rest of the world is actually fine. The UK's just got 6 inches of snow. And it's now a dystopian future. Past, actually, it's still set in the 1800s. Well, actually, probably early 1900s. Hey, at least World War One didn't happen. Yeah. We're all dying because of the cold, but at least World War One didn't happen. So we're huddled around the what looks like our train thing. No, it wasn't a train. Was it a train? I can't remember if it was a big train or a tank or something that has a generator heat source. And now we're building districts and stuff instead of like buildings. We're building actual like city districts. So it's more, rather than you start with like a tiny village and build it up, is you're starting with a city. It's city skylines survival. we got these machines. They're going off and digging their way through the frost, which is nice. And I built this thing which is extracting me some coal, which is nice. And time seems to be progressing extremely fast. It's now, so that's day 2, day 3, day 4. So yeah, that's very fast. And that's on normal speed. Oh, yeah, I'm a little I don't really know what's going on. That's probably what I should be saying there. Right, so we need this. And how much do you need? You need 6? No, 3. Okay, so we could do. And then you got these hexagons. So you got to build districts a certain size. Does that get an advantage? No. So I shouldn't do it like that. Let's just do that. I can always start over. Alright, so we built that. Optional, place housing district next to each other or the furnace to reduce heat demand. Will do. Done that. So we got 2 housing districts going on right now, and where they meet, they share heat. It's basically completely different to the first game. Other than there's cold to fight. Brexit means Brexit. We're staying in the snow. All the snowplows have to be built. Have to buy travel permits. Yeah, that's true. All our snowplows are named extremely awesome names, though. So, Gritney Spears, That's definitely one of them in Scotland. Gritty Gritty Bang Bang, I think is another one. So we've got these areas. They're doing stuff. Hey, second housing district is now complete. So it's actually demanding no heat because it's sharing heat next door. Is that what you're saying? You're demanding no heat. So in terms of heat, we have 40 surplus. Why does the rec demand 20 when the generator is creating it? That makes no sense. Ah, but that put a... Ah, okay. So that has reduced the need for oil. Interesting. We've almost got all the houses sorted. We have no food. I think I'm going to work on food now. So, food needs 3. So, I'm just going to put food there. And somehow we're passing it across this perilous thing. Ah, no, don't ask questions. We got another oil wagon here we can sort out. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I get the concept. It's a nice idea. I only have I don't need a food storage thing. I'm hoping I can unlock more buildings and stuff and districts. We have maintenance wagon, which has more materials. Is that what you have? There's nothing in this direction. So we should be heading off in this direction or down here. There's another food there. There's another food here. So we should focus on food here. No oil there. More food there. Okay, okay, okay. We've established some heat and shelter for our people. We must now turn our attention to incoming whiteout. I keep wanting to read that as wipeout, and then I've got the song in my head, which doesn't really work with the game. Unless you're surfing down the snow. First we must frost break to the small patches of fertile soil. Way ahead of your game. Way ahead of you. Then we must store it in easily accessible depots. We must move quickly. So no more stars. Starves. Alright, how much do I need for this? 50 scraps. How much am I making a week? Not enough. Well, fuck. Alright. Alright. What, you creating shit now? Oh, hell yeah. Right, so you are creating... we got 25 weeks of prefabs. Nice. 20 a week. Oh, I can set how many... Oh! You can set how many workers are working here. Interesting. So the fact I don't need so much oil. What do I have an oil stock? So I could reduce that to 0 and we're perfectly fine. And then as soon as something else comes on, I can then go bink, put it up, which means that this lasts longer. That's the way we should be doing it. Because there's no, like, oil stock, really, is there? Is there? That's heat available. Yeah, okay. Oh, fantastic. I like that. I like that. Okay, cool. So I need a food stockpile thing. I'm going to stick it around here somewhere. Maybe like here? But I still don't have enough. Next week! We'll get food next week. Right, we got any more tutorials to look at? Nope. Nope. You're still going. Suppose we could speed up a little bit, really. Sick and injured! Shit. Okay, okay, okay. So, sickness. Significantly increased by hunger, significantly increased by cold, significantly increased by squalor. Why have we got squalor? How do we not do squalor? Material scarcity. So we need more extractions. Shit, okay. Unresolved problems in the city can make part of workforce absent. Those workers are temporarily excluded from your workforce. There are two main types. Sickness. Number of sick workers increases proportionally how disease currently is. These people will rejoin, I'm guessing if they don't die. But they can be cured in hospitals. The injured will rejoin the workforce over time, having hospitals and using abilities triage, blah, 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 yeah, okay. You may encounter other types of absences in the city due to various events and decisions. Well, shiz. Okay. So, I need more materials. I know my materials are all over here, though. Can I, like, increase your trust falls, but workers in the district are now doing that. So how much are you producing? +5? It's not really worth it. Secured our means of survival. Now we have stockpiled as much food as we can before the whiteout forces us to take shelter. To do that, we need to produce more food than our demand. Ugh! Nope, turn that off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to work here for like 10 minutes. Right. Let's pause. Let's assess the situation. I need a stockpile first. Ooh, hello. What's this do? Plus 15k stockpile capacity. Proximity. Workforce demand. Neighboring food districts increase. The workforce demand is decreased. Ah. Decreased, not increased. So that should be there. Okay. We haven't really got... Yeah, so I should have one of these next to each one, really, shouldn't I? Stick that there. Okay. Do you need material? You don't need material. So another housing district would be nice. Oh! There we go. Had to increase back up. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. So can you do anything? You produce 45 a week. We need 60 per week. Okay, so I need to get another one going. Closest one is that one. Get going on that. Because we need more food. How do I get more money? You. Give me money. Ah, now you're not happy, are you? Alright. We got scraps out of the butt now. How best to sort this? Like that? Is that a good way to do it? Why aren't you happy here? 2, 3. Oh, you will be happy there. Wait. I don't think that's meant to be, that's not working as it should be, but screw it, that's another housing district. That'll sort the housing situation out. We've got food happening. We need more materials. That is our major issue right now, is materials. Okay. So I need to push onwards to that one. And that one. It's the only way of doing it. Stockpile 40,000 food? What? I need 10 more prefabs. Oi! Prefab boys. Get to work. Right, so what are you now doing? You're just helping with that. Okay. So we do need one more of those with him. That'll be fine. Alright. Good stuff. This is such a weird, like, change of direction in game. Yeah, going fast. There we go. Right. You're now going. Right. No, now I need to build a food district. But I have no prefabs. Ooh, okay. Prefabs is the way to go. Yeah, this is gonna have to be prefabs. Gotcha. I'm gonna do a frost breaking in a minute. Alrighty then. Once you're done, I can do you. Should probably extend towards something else. Nope. Let's just do do that. Right, and then we build another extractor district. We'll do it like that. Fuck it. And I've not got enough prefabs once again. Okay. We'll be getting some prefabs. Where did these come from? Extraction district. Oh wait, hold on. That's different. That's different. Materials. Materials are used by me to maintain districts and buildings and the machines within them. They can only be used by manufactured. They can also be used to manufacture prefabs or goods. Sources of minerals to fulfill demand and agree. Oh, like frozen frost or iron veins. Oh, I am totally not doing the right thing. Hold the phone. Pause for a second. Pause for a second. Can I stop this? Can I stop that? Can I cancel this? How do I cancel? What are you doing? Oh! Something's happened. I'm loving this effect. Finnan Kell, 42, gardener, pouring sand on his hands. We've been here so many times, the soil is depleting. A couple more and there'll be no point erecting the hot houses. There's nothing to grow food on. Yield is so low. Either we pull emergency shifts or tighten our belts, otherwise we might not. Without exceptional measures, consider asking wanderers to tighten belts or... Oh, I see. Okay. So, can we tighten belts? Well, our housing's now sorted. Food is not. So, the materials is our issue, and I have completely screwed that up because I did not realise. I thought it came from these areas. It doesn't. It is used by those areas. Possibly. Oh wait, that's materials. Hold on. No. Hold on. That's prefabs. Oh, we are doing... Okay, no, that is good then. Okay. Okay, no, I am doing the right thing. I think I got myself confused. So that should generate material this now, and that should mean that Sweden, we're not quite living squalor. And then when I get enough, we're going to build another food district, but I need more prefabs. Now, prefabs are a problem, but that's fine for now. I might need another extraction district, though, here for the oil. So yeah, okay, so we can get different sort of things from different... So that's now producing 150 materials. Are we stockpiling those? Surplus is 70. No, so we don't stockpile these, so I should reduce our workforce until we are just over. There we are. Because that reduces our demand of heat. And now I can build a food district. Wait, can I build a food district outside of a fertile area? No, okay. Okay, that could have been there, which might have been reachable. No, we're good. Do that. I need 80 for prefabs. This is This is okay. This is working. I get it now. I get it now. Ooh, have we run out of? We're running out of oil, so I need another extraction, which means I need a. How much prefabs am I getting? Okay. 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 20 a week is not enough. I need more oil. I can't reduce you, can I? Yeah, I'll just have -8 for a bit. We'll be fine. We're living in less squalor. Instruct the Wanderers to tighten the belts. No, I'm good. No, we're good. 59 weeks. Once we get this food bit up and running, we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm wondering if I should try and extract further down or somewhere else. To another food area? So we got 2 materials that I don't need that one yet, but I could do more prefabs. So I could extract all the way down to here for the prefabs, or I could break all the way down to another food area. Only costs 30. So why not? Why not? Get prepared. Get another food thing on the go. We got plenty of workforce. 4 people are sick though. Ugh. I'm gonna build this there. That'll give us enough to stockpile the full 40. Okay. Okay. Next purchase is going to be the extraction of this oil. Hey! We are now getting 30 a day. Okay. Okay. I don't know if you can read that, but top left it says, Whiteout arriving in 56 weeks. Stockpiles ready in 190 weeks. What's wrong with you? Got eight weeks away from being depleted. I know that. Alright. Just in time. Alright, fine. We'll tighten up fucking belts. Rations. How long is it going to be now? Oh, that's only knocked off. Fuck. Okay. 58 weeks. That knocked off 58 weeks. Right, we definitely need to get that other food place up and running. But we need more coal, more oil first. We need more oil. So that is a problem. Also, let's, seeing as we've got the workforce, let's start breaking down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Start going down to that oil wagon as well. So how much are we stockpiling now? 43 a day. Alrighty then. Frost breaking. Are you frost broken? Okay. We need to do this extraction. Oh, 30 prefabs off. Oh, I don't want to do emergency shifts. They're skeptical. They're not liking my rulings. Oh! Hello? Tria Cleghorn. 62. Seamstress. Looking at her grandchildren playing. My knees ache. My fingers are so stiff, I can't hold the needle anymore. Okay, I just read that last set. Okay. I've lived a full life. It warms my heart to see little Betty and Jacob playing by the evening fire. But maybe this is it. I've talked with other elders. It's come to it. We will... If it comes to it, we'll go. I won't let my grandchildren starve. They're not going to starve. What are you on about? Some people are ready to sacrifice themselves to lower the food requirement. I mean, you're still working, so you're still useful. You are literally still useful. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. Look, if we just get me more bloody prefabs, and we're fine. God, some people, eh? Ooh, okay, so we have another food district here. So needy, I know, right? If this was a war, you wouldn't be complaining. It's a war with cold, you know. Rations is logical. It's for the greater good. Alright, let's go down to that guy. And... yeah. We can get another little thing down there. There we are. Can I build anything yet? Yeah. I just need more oil. More oil, then we can get more food. More oil, then we can get more food. Come on, day 6. Day 7. Day 1. We have enough. More fucking oil. Get that going. Cool. And then the heat will be fine. And we can get more prefabs. Probably should have done prefabs first. No, heat is more important. 128 weeks. 52 weeks before we get there. Oh! Something's happening here. Aidan Fincham, 47 elder, shocked at the sight of seals. Alright. Seals! I can't believe my eyes! We haven't seen them since before the Great Frost. How did they survive? Because they're fucking seals. This is just like a mild temperature change for them. There's enough meat there to feed everybody. We're saved. But should we slay them? If the Lord spared them from the end of the world, maybe he spared them so that we could eat them. The seal economy can supplement our food production. Oh, it will. It's good source of calories there. Oh, it will. Don't you worry, my friend. I'm gonna stick this in like fast mode now to hopefully get through this a little bit better. 4 people have become sick. Good. 2 registers are sick. Good. What's wrong with you? How are you out of prefabs? What bullshit is that? No access to resource depots. Okay, what's that do then? So, do I dismantle you? Demolish. Oh, you give me shit. Alright, cool. Right. Stockpiling. Some resources like materials, food, or different types of fuels can be stockpiled. Wait, materials can be stockpiled? Oh shit, I didn't even realize that. Fucking what? Oh wait, do I need a special... It says we're not stockpiling, so I bet we haven't got like the special way of stockpiling them. Because there's a building for that, so... When a city runs a surplus of resource, meaning the output is bigger than demand, the surplus goes into stockpiles. The stockpile will slowly fill up every day as long as there is storage capacity left to store them. Yep. Stockpiles will be consumed whenever the demand is higher than the output. Yeah. Stockpiling is limited to by your storage capacity. See each resources. Yep. You can expand storage by building stockpile hubs. Yep. Different types of... Yeah, different type ones. Yep, cool. Besides increasing stockpile capacity, stockpile hubs provide positive area effect when built in proximity to districts that produce or requires the same resource. You said produce, not requires. An accumulated stockpile is not lost after deactivating or destroying a stockpiled hub. You're losing the ability to stockpile more. Ah, okay, that's a good tip. That's a good tip. That this doesn't look like it can be. Hold on, let me. Yeah, that's not stockpiling. Okay, cool. But now I can do that. So you're happy. Oh, the oil is suddenly up and running, so I can keep you down to that until we need more. Gotcha. We now have enough for... Hold on. Right, I need to do an extraction district here. Because I need that stuff. So it's all about managing stuff to make sure that... Well, I don't need to do this, but it just means that my demand is less and it lasts longer. So we're still taking 123 weeks, so we need more food districts. We are a lot of prefabs behind. Oh! Oh shit, what's this about? A mysterious symbol. The captain's legacy. One of our frost-breaking crew covered the frozen remains of a man in a tattered uniform. His shoulder patch reads New England Scouts, 3rd Platoon, and he bears an obscure insignia. Some of our elders claim it belongs to a military organization, while others argue it's a religious significance. Maybe you've heard of this New London. I have. I built it. I built New London. Oh, shit. Oh, is this my decision between religion and order? So in the first game, you could side with religion, build some churches and graveyards and something else. There was like tiny churches and big churches, maybe cathedrals. I can't remember. There's like big faith houses and small faith places. And that seemed to make people happy. And you stuck one church in the middle of a load of houses, and they all got religious and stuff, and it was a jolly good time in their ignorance. And then there was the Order one, where you stuck up guard towers everywhere and had people on patrol. And you built a prison. I always tended to go for the faith one because it seemed to be easier to win with that. I'm gonna go with faith. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. I hover over and then there's the explanations. Okay. New London is a city of discipline that follows strong leadership and where militant squads keep the peace. This will create a Oh! Oh, that's cool. It will create a continuity in which New London has embraced order survive. New London is a city of devotion that established a new religion. It doesn't establish a new religion. It just supported religion. Follows the guidance of a... Oh. I don't remember that part. Don't remember supporting the guidance of a zealous clergy. Don't recognize the symbol. Shrouded in mystery. This will create a continuity where New London has leaned on... hasn't... Oh, it could be either. Does it matter then? Does this lock me into the faith path? And that would mean I can choose either. Let's go with neither. I don't recognize either. Fuck it. See what that does. What do you want? Lack of prefabs. I know there's lack of prefabs. You don't have to tell me. There's a bloody number at the top telling me. No resources for further construction. We don't have enough prefabricated components, making further construction impossible. There may be some prefabs left in one of the construction wagons. If not, we can try to salvage prefabs by demolishing one of our existing districts or hubs. Yes, I'm already aware of that. I'm already doing it. Thank you, game. I see. See, this is doing it. See? Is that actually still generating prefabs? I mean, that's creating prefabs soon. This is all very interesting. Very interesting. I notice we're not getting any more people in. Oh, shit. Okay, no, I'm just looking at the weather. Hold on. We have... It's going to get colder. Wait, is that 45 weeks ahead? Whiteout. An extremely low visibility, hurricane winds, the full force of the Frostland. Temperature will drop to 60 degrees C. Heat demand will increase extremely. Areas under whiteout will be impossible to explore. Sites and outposts under whiteout will be cut off. I don't know what that means. Do I need to build like districts between these things? I suppose this level we just need to get there and have the food. which we don't have yet. Can I build it yet? Nope. I'm sorry, what just fucking happened? Colder season? The winter is getting colder, it's coming. Alright, it's alright. I can whack up the heat. Oh, fuck, okay. No, I can't whack up the heat. That's a problem. Oh, that is a little bit of a problem. We have more prefabs though, so I should build food extraction. I need to get the food going. I need to get the food going. How much are you going to give me? Plus 20. Alright. Alright. Pause. Food. Let's harvest those seals. And then we got another one there. And you know what? We've got enough workforce to get that going. So let's get that going. The next thing I need to make is I can give them the stuff back now. Turn scraps. Yeah, there you go. Everybody's happy. All good. All good. So another stockpile will take too many prefabs. Holy shit. Alright. So either I make... no, we need the food. We need the food. Well, I'll see how much this is going to take. This extra food thing's going to take off the weeks. Because that's the important thing. Okay, it doesn't take that much off the week. $37 weeks until whiteout. 39 weeks. Ooh, at current rate. Okay, we need one more. I need to build that other food district then. Before I build the oil. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. This food's going to run out in 23 weeks. That one's going to run out in 36. Oh my god. Okay. I'm getting the oil. Is the game any good? It's completely different to the first game. It's alright. I don't know. I'm enjoying it so far. Now I've got the hang of it. I understand. Still a little bit odd. I can definitely see how it expands outwards and outwards and outwards more. And I get how I didn't need to like build this, so I could build that on the side, and I didn't have to like extract all this stuff yet. So that's fine. 34 weeks and 37 weeks were so close. Oh. The White Outdoors near. Sacrifice. People in the camp are getting tense. The area won't gather enough food in time. The hunters propose to slaughter the remaining seals. No! Including pups and females. This will allow us to gather much more food, but we will wipe out what could be the last colony of these creatures on Earth. However, many elders have volunteered to walk into the Frostlands rather than be burdened on the resources. Their sacrifice. And will significantly reduce the, but it also may reduce the workforce, right? So if I slaughter the seals, food production will greatly increase. The last of the seal colony will be butchered. Let our elders go. Elders will die. This will not reduce our workforce. Oh! This will not reduce our workforce. Food required survival. Yeah, but that'll probably make people sad, right? That'll make people a bit sad. We will gather enough food in time. If you fail, the consequences will be dire. I'm happy to fail. I'm happy to fail. Anyway, we've got ads coming up in a minute, so we're going to take a quick break. And we'll make this decision at the end of the ad break. We have a decision to make. They're saying we have to kill all the seals. Well, I'm wondering if that has a knock-on effect further down in the story. But kill all the seals, meh. Let the elders go. Again, that'll have a knock-on effect. Probably morale. And don't resort to extremes. I'm going to go with that one. Because I believe we're going to make it. Right. Although we do have 30,000 food to sort out. Once that's built, our fuel supply should hopefully be better. But we do only have 2 more food sources we can get. Can I build another food source, though? I don't have enough workforce to do it yet, and I need more prefabs. So, you're producing 20 a week. That's a problem. You're maxed out now. Again, that's a problem. But they've clearly balanced the map with how many things are nearby and whatnot. In order to pass, so it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Right, let's get that. We're still minus 15. How do I get more heat? I'm confused. So you need more heat. You need more heat. If I was to build... I can't build. I haven't got enough prefabs. If I was to build... Nope. Shit, how do I get more workers? Suppose I could turn the prefabs down. Once I have enough. Okay, okay, that's the plan. We're only 2 weeks behind, so I think as soon as I build one more food source, although that one's draining soon, we should be ahead. Right, we got enough now. What if I was to just turn that off? We got more than enough heat, more than enough workforce, more than enough materials. Could I bring one of you down? No. So everything needs to be maxed out, even you, I assume. Yeah. But then that's going to be a problem in a minute, because I'm going to have to build another food source. Yeah, so if I was to build a housing district, let's say here. No, it's only the blue areas that affect that. So what if I was to build an extraction district, like next to these? So I can't turn the heat down for that area. If I was to do that... Yeah, even that's going to cost me more. So I don't think I've done the heat thing wrong as such. Nope, food district. These are exactly the same, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. We'll do that, get some more prefabs while that's building. And that should be enough to get us the food. And then in terms of like fuel, just gotta make sure. Just gotta turn off certain areas. I mean, we only need these. We don't need... If we stockpile food, we don't need the food places. Let's forward this. Yeah, so now I'm minus 42. So now I can do... Okay, I don't need you now. That's still minus 30. Oof. But we're 20 weeks. Okay, so 20 weeks. So what if I was to reduce... That would give us enough. Are you still producing? You're not producing. That was giving us to produce that. So we are perfectly balanced right now. We're positive on everything. We're gonna... Oh, we're not quite making that. Okay, I want to build one of these once we get to 80 prefabs. But I don't think it's producing enough for a week. I think we can afford to do that for a short time. Or 2 weeks. We can also do an emergency night shift. Alright, turn this off. We don't need prefabs anymore. Let's build you. I can get rid of that. So let's build you there. That should get us just enough time. This will cost us a bit, but I think it will be alright. Then it's just the home straight. Yeah, so that's now costing us 3 fuel. Can I reduce you a little bit? No, I mean, I'll get us in squalor, but... So what? If I maximize you... No. Oh, just in time by the looks of it. It looks like we're a couple of days ahead. You're 11 weeks off. That's 11 weeks. Oh, no. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We're 10 weeks away. Have a quick look at the tutorials because something else has come in. Society. Trust. Trust how much confidence people have in you as a leader. Many consists of relations and all communities and factions which are influenced by actions. So some will probably prefer other actions too. Others, like religious people, will want religious ones and whatnot. E.g. what you research, build and vote on. Resistance for the sick or diet worsens the relationship to the community, lowering your trust. Accepted and tolerated is probably what we're looking for. We are accepted. Oh, I can't stop the tightening of belts. Oh shit, okay. That's just something that happens. I can't turn it off. Well then. I guess we're just fast forwarding now. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So, I'm 1 week away with 2 weeks left. That's tight. Jesus. That's... Okay, I just want to point out, we're about to go into week 89, and I'm guessing at the end of week 89 is when the deadline is, because it says 1 week from now. And it's there. Yeah, 90. By the looks of it. Oh, I don't know. Oh, are we about to fail? Less than 1 week, 1 week. I reckon we can get it in a day if I do that. 168 per day. Oh no, that's 2 days, isn't it? That's 2 days. It's just over 2 days, actually. Less than a week. Okay, no, we're good, we're good. We're good. I can reduce you back down to that. 132 per day. That's it. 1 more day and we've done it. Woohoo! With like 4 days to spare. Didn't have to kill the old people. Didn't have to kill the seals. Just had to ration a little bit. Nailed it. We did it! We secured enough food to survive the incoming whiteout. Our workers will make some last-minute preparations before the storm arises. We should try to keep our people warm for this time. We will survive. Now we wait. Oh shit, we actually have to wait? Oh fuck. Alright. Two days. What's gonna happen? 1 day. Here it comes. The whiteout is here. The preparations are over. Okay, gonna pause for a second. What does that mean? Oh my god, look at the fuel needed. Okay, no, we're good, we're good. I feel like the game's gone really quiet after that initial the initial opening scene. Against all odds, the Wanderers' survival. When the whiteout hit the camp, the Wanderers were ready. Damn right we were. Everyone was thankful. We acted fast and gathered enough food in time. The miracle of the seal colony strengthened our hope that our journey will lead us to the promised land. The seal colony gets a mention. Our elders have added the stories to their great tales. So we wouldn't get that line if we sacrificed the elders. Alongside warnings about the sinful city that still pumps smoke into the sky. What? You talking about Old London? Old London town? We survived. Oh, we're going to have a cutscene now, aren't we? We survived the end of the world. Wasn't really the end then, was it? Oh. Oh god, it's a James Bond intro. The world is not enough. Oh, Skyfall. One of those. It's going to be... That was actually a really nice transition. I shouldn't mock it. It was a really good intro. Oh, what's that? Trains? Frostpunk 2? Wow, look at... Actually, I'm really liking that. They got trains and shit. They got... Your captain is dead. New London is weak. Wait, is that New London? After 30 years? Food is low, overpopulation looms, coal is running out. God, I love the circular pattern they made you build in. People yearn for the future worth dreaming of, but it's the same future for all. Keep the city together. Interesting. Hold his hand on his deathbed. Interesting. Chapter 1. Scraping the barrel. Have we given up on the game and just watching a trailer? That was the intro, Sam. It did a James Bond style intro. Great. Cole, see, Cole is running. Time's running out. Cole is running out. The captain is dead. Has he weakened? So that's the guy from the opening cinematic who I think you were. Possibly in the first game when you were doing the New London campaign. As he weakened, growing divisions brought city maintenance to a grinding halt. Bloody governance. Now New London is left to suffer the consequences. Sorry, something just closed on my right here. My computer is having a time. There we go. Chapter 1, 2.5 hours in. I mean, that first one was a tutorial. It was a prologue. New London is left to suffer the consequences. As steward, it is your charge to lead. Just prove yourself. The overcrowded city is low on resources. Use this warmer year to build more shelter, secure coal, and power the generator back on. Why is the generator off? Why is the generator always off? This isn't one of those I've opened the games twice moments. No, it's not. I haven't done that in a long time, alright? No, I haven't done that, okay? Let's get to work! Alright, we are paused. We're on day 2 of week 90. Oh, so... Alright. Oh, yeah. Take this warmer year at minus 90 degrees C. The fuck? Okay, this is interesting. So that in front of us, that's what has resulted 30 years after the first game. So we used to be like in there building all these little houses individually, and now we build outwards districts, I guess. That's cool. I like how they've sort of expanded it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm missing the actual individual city building elements, but I could always go back to the first game for that. No, you say that, but Firefox is definitely taking up some resources, and I don't know why. I'm just gonna kill Firefox. I don't need Firefox open. That helped. No, the game is literally taking up the whole GPU. I'm actually now I understand the game a bit more. I don't need it as high, I guess, on the graphics. Which I think's costing me the most. Fuck it, let's put everything on low. It's a pretty game, but I really just can't. It's really annoying I can't do anything with this DLSS. Except... I mean, that still looks pretty damn good. That has sort of helped. Oh no, OBS is possibly using up all my GPU. Eh, that's fine. As long as it looks okay to you guys, it should be fine. Should be fine. Right. So, what are we doing? Coal left around New London. New deposits needed. I don't know, look at this sea. That looks pretty cool. What's going on here? So we've got generators disabled. I can't do anything with it. Oh, there we go. I can copy it from up there, up here. I can't do it from down within, but I can do it in there. Central District. It has an empty building slot. Don't know what that means. It's active. I can zoom in on people. Oh, that's cool. All right, all right. The total output is 10 guard squads, 50 shelter, 70 food, and 50 goods. But the total demand is 70 heat. Alright. The generator, God knows how much it's going to give me. So we got goods up here, and we can stockpile 50k. Okay? We need another 30. Gotcha. We're not doing any materials, but we don't need any materials at the moment. Food, we've stockpiled 35,000, but we're at 90 surplus. It will last for 55 weeks, as is. Gotcha. And then houses, for some reason, we've somehow got an overpopulation and need to fill 70 fucking houses. Alright. And then heat, yeah, heat. Really overcrowded problem in there. We have 0 cores. Now, cores were the thing that let me build new heat sources last time I checked. Last game. Like, you could build generators and stuff, but you could also build automatrons. Big robot-y things that could do things for me. I'm not making any prefabs. That doesn't seem likely. And I'm only getting 16 heat stamps a week. Alright. Is that our currency? Sure. We have 48,000 workforce and 8,000 population. And it is the 23rd of September, 1917. So yes, I think we did avoid World War One. I mean, most of humanity's dead, but it wasn't our fault. It was nature. That's right. So Frostbreak to a shallow coal seam and construct an extraction district. Turn the generator on. Construct new housing districts to address the lack of shelter. Don't tell me what to do. What do we got here? We got Frostbreak. Oh my god. Okay, so we've already got a fair bit of area out. Oh my... Whoa! Okay, this makes a lot of sense. This makes sense. I like this. What is that? Oh, exploration. Okay. Okay. What is this? It's stable crevasse. Sheltered from the wind. Oh, if I build housing along there. Or there. Or there. Or there. That is cool. Okay. That's exposed to the wind, but it gives me extra shelter. Okay, okay, that's cool, that's cool. We have food sources, fertile land. Doesn't say how much they're going to be. Oh yeah, it does. 84k, 84k. Okay, and then that's an infinite one, is it? Deep deposit, deep fertile soil, amount 100 million. Accessing the deep deposit requires deep melting drill building. Gotcha. Okay. And now here we've got an exploration, old way station. Frostland team. So that'll hopefully let me go on the bigger, wider map. Ruins of an old way station. Build a logistics district here to access the Frostlands. We've got shallow iron for materials. We've got abandoned ruins for prefabs. I hope I can build prefabs just in general. That's coal. Okay, so the coal seam is down this way. Gotcha. So we got a load of coal over there. We got more prefabs here, so that's probably where we'll first go. Although that's already exposed, so we can go there. Same with the materials and the food. Okay, so they're giving us some stuff to start off with. That's nice. Another infinite fertile soil there. Infinite materials there. Another exploration down here. Another infinite materials there. Another exploration down there. But there's no infinite prefabs. So prefabs likely will get built by another building. Music's got very dramatic, hasn't it? Right, okay, so first of all, we need to go to a coal seam. It looks like the only seams are this way. So, job 1 is to... We might as well break this out then. That way. Boom. Frost breaking. 1. Job done. Turn on the generator. Can't do that until I got coal. Construct new housing districts. Yes, sir. So what have we got here? We've got that. We've got hubs. What hubs have we got? We've got a heating hub. Okay, they really have just given us loads of stuff to work with, haven't they? This thing can output heat demands in neighbouring districts is decreased. Takes 100 workforce, takes 80 heat stats and 50 prefabs. Oh, that's quite a big area though. Look at that. Oh, okay, okay. And then we've got fuel stockpiles. Can I stockpile? I can stockpile without that. That's fine. That would give me plus 50k stockpile. Proximity workforce demand in neighbouring extraction districts is decreased. So we could do that. That's got a wide thing, so we could probably do that around here, maybe. Or maybe around there for fuel one. Materials the same. Goods is the same. We can't get goods anywhere externally, so we probably have to create those. Then we got a research institute. So demands 20 heat. Research speed is increased, so we can research without it. Oh no, we can't. It unlocks the idea tree. Okay, cool. And then each one improves. Okay, and then we got a council hall. Wait, what? What is this showing off? Oh, I can build this in the middle? Oh, okay. Can I not? I can't build. Do I have to build this? No. Okay, so I can't do anything. I'm guessing I have to build that on housing districts. That's fine. And then we've got... Oh, wow, these look amazing. Look at these. Housing districts, food district, extraction, industrial. What does industrial do? So that these do. It says extraction can do many things. Yeah, okay, cool. This creates prefabs. It takes more materials. Yes. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's the one that produces prefabs or goods. And that will then send off teams. So, okay. And then we've got down the middle here, Frostlanders. Adaptation is the only way to live in the frost. So they've got fund projects, raise funds. That'll cost me heat. Okay. So I can basically rob them, tax them. Tension, notable. So notable cold, because we need heat and shelter. Fear of running out cold. That's fine, mate. That's fine. Then we got the stalwarts. Oh, they got different ratios in the community. That's 43%. They're 12%. And New London's 45%. Okay, what's your progress to glory of New merit for? What are you? Ah, these are my guards. Or maybe my hired guards, if I need them. Home budget, then in population, more heat stamps required to fund them. Council, promote. Now gave members potential secure additional seats to council. Relations greatly improve. Okay, cool. And then these guys fund their projects. Favors. I'll deal with that at some point. You've returned! How are the frozen punks going? They've kicked over to the drum set and launched their guitars against the floor. More news to follow. We have started breaking away the ice to the coal fields, and we need to build houses. So there's heat here, but there's no heat here in this outside bit. Is that just because it's like dead land? It's just like, oh, that's just scenery technically. So if I were to build here, that's sheltered from the wind. That's sheltered from the wind. So really I should build there. Or should I? Should I build this here? Because that then gets heat as well. Should we? Wait, hold on. How far can I zoom out? Should we build houses out here? But then they won't get heat from the core. Houses should be sheltered from the wind? Yeah, houses should be sheltered from the wind. Right, what we got here anyway? We got progress. We will build machines to carve our place in ice. We will improve ourselves with technology. We will rip resources from the frozen earth to sustain everyone. We will bend nature to our will and we will thrive. Adaption. Fighting against the cold is futile. We will not give in to the hubris of machines. The frost makes steel brittle. We will adapt. Right, what the fuck? That seems to be leaning one way or the other, and maybe I'm going to influence that in the future at some point. The punks did what? And I didn't use my freeze ray on them. But I'm not Mr. Freeze. Merit or equality? Tradition or reason? Right, okay, that's stuff I won't probably know about for a while, so I'm just gonna ignore that for a bit, and I'm just gonna get playing, and we're gonna build some houses. We're gonna do it down here because why the fuck not? So it needs to have 3 touches. Oh well, no, because then the other houses. But then I wouldn't get that bonus. Okay. Fuck it. Build the houses. That's pretty cool. We should build more houses in this sheltered area. And then have we got enough resources to build a food area? Can I build it like on top? Is that one thing on 2 things? Or is that 2 things on 1 thing? Is that going to produce twice as much or not? Does that make sense? Oh wait, this has to be 6. Oh, fucking yeah, there we go. Why not I? Oh no. Why don't I do that, and then I can put a hub in the middle, right? So that hub would go there. So that says output grows food in fertile soil and prepares for consumption. So that says output 50 food. But is that 50 food per fertile soil? Or does that mean it will use up one soil then move on to the next before this area gets used up? Because I need 2 food places right now. And if that means I have to build... Like, if I built 1 in this area and then built the second one in this area and then kept that one for when we expand out here, that means I get 3. That's 150. But if I build 1, does that mean it lasts longer? Fuck it, we're doing that. No, it... Oh! Yeah, no, it just lasts longer. I don't know if I want to do that. Stop. 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 How do I cancel? How do I cancel you? How do I How do I... How do I... How... I didn't realize I could do this. How do I... How do I... How do I... How do I delete backspace how deleting buildings buildings buildings. Nope, that's not buildings. I want district. No. Oh, fucking hell. Factions. Don't care about factions. Don't care about that. How do I do this? There is no demolish button. There was no demolish button.
Stewart.
Oh god, we're back here. No, don't care, don't care. We've done this. There we go. Done that. That's fine. Pause. Pause. Right, we need to... Yep, do that one. Now we need to... Wait, what's going on here? Why don't you not do this? There we go. Housing there. Then we need to... Housing there. But that's what that was. Wait. Where? Oh my god, if I have read this... Oh, they've changed the tutorials from the first bit. I swear, I didn't have all this. Extract food and require resource deposits to build. You begin with selecting the tiles highlighted the resource deposit and corresponding resource icon. For example, build a food on the food deposit, trying to cover as many resource tiles as possible. This will create a large resource deposit, allowing the district to last longer. But the output per week isn't better. Keep in mind that having more resource deposits in a district won't increase its output. That's what I said. It only increases the total amount of resources available for extraction. There is no demolish. Okay, so the question now becomes, well, do I want that or not? So it'll last longer, great. But it was lasting for hundreds of weeks when we are lacking in food. So... I'm only going to cover 2. No, because then that'll. No, you know what? Fuck it. We'll play that stupid game. We'll do a long-term one. And then all of those will get the minus. Oh no, it only needs 3 to be in there to get the bonus. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right, that's food sorted. We need now prefabs. Extraction districts. See, do we want these to last longer, or do we want... Well, prefabs we can just stockpile completely, can't we? So it doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be lasting longer. We can just absorb them all, but then that costs more people. Oh god. Okay, let's just get going. Let's get going. Heat stamps the currency by the looks of it. Expanding districts. Wait, what the fuck is this thing? Expand districts to increase their scale, both in terms of size and capabilities. Expanded districts are more efficient and provide additional building slots. Select the district to open its panel and click the expand. Okay. Select the new tiles. Okay, so we need these for the buildings, or whatever the fuck the buildings are. But we need to expand them, so... Wait, hold on a minute. So, if I expand you... You can go up here... Right. Okay. But I want to also start smashing out... that way, let's say. And we need a extraction district here. So how much will you extract? 120 oil. We're minus 100. How much oil have you got? Coal have you got? Sorry, not oil. So maybe we need to give these a bit of extra room and have 2 running. Let's do that. What the fuck? It looks so weird. I'm so confused. But I like it. It's all looking good. It's all right so far. You never got to coal power before. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, what are we doing? What is the... We're building houses, that's fine. But we need to expand the houses in order to get more houses. But this doesn't seem like a... All this is doing is possibly going to make them sick and a little bit upset for a little bit. That's fine. Tensions are severe. Right, so we need to get the coal working. So let's do that. I don't really... Oh, okay, interesting. So do you get a bonus? Oh, it does get the bonus. Am I going to build another one of those? Like, it doesn't seem urgent or massively... Oh, I built that in the wrong shape. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Fine. Tensions are severe. Yes, I know, alright. Hammy! Hello, how are you doing? How is winter coming along? It's coming. Oh god, everything's got snow in it now. This is bad. Oh, it's only minus 20 degrees now. It was 90 before. We need to turn on the generator ASAP because people are not getting happy about that. We got food coming in though, people. Calm down. I need materials. How much have I got? Oh, I got loads of stockpiled there. Oh, wow. No goods, though. Okay. Not bad, just tired. Winter's coming. Hear me roar. So, we need to get that coal working. Then everyone will be happy. Right, okay. Pause. 47 are sick. Oh, you bastards. Generator. On. We've finished the tutorial. Good work, Steward. We have secured new coal deposits, part of the last vein in New London. There are still some deposits left, but they won't last for long. We need to improve our mining to use it efficiently. The city's communities are voicing different ideas about how to do it. We need to decide whose ideas are worth pursuing. We must choose a solution. Okay, how do we do that? So, are we stockpiling? We are stockpiling. Amazing! We are stockpiling 90 a day, and we will be filled in 77 weeks. That's fine. But look, it's online and it's heating up, hopefully. There it goes. So hopefully you should stop being so annoyed with me. Sure. Okay. Can I build that? That's a housing one. Okay. Shelter is a problem. Isn't this set in Britain? I mean, technically, they migrated north from London? So... could be. It's an ice age, so God knows where they are. They might be in the middle of the ocean at this point. I'm okay, thank you for asking. 20? Finland is laughing at you, Frostpunk. I know, right? This is nonsense. Minus 20 is nonsense. Right. It's a completely different game to the first game, though. So, in the first game, you would build up this central area, you build these individual houses, and then this is sort of like just one entity now. And now I'm building, like, housing districts outside of it and things like that in one big go. It's very odd. I like it. It's going alright. Expand an existing housing district, build a research institute, research an idea for new coal mines, construct newly researched building in the extraction district. Gotcha. Right, so expand this. So I should probably expand this outwards, because, okay, before I do that, what's nearby? They're nearby, I shouldn't go anywhere near them. That's the point. Gotcha. So, how many... I need to go up 3 ways. Let's go... No, let's not do that side. Let's go this side. Build those. Yes. Okay. While we're doing that, can we build extractions for... See, I still think prefabs could be done in 3 separate bits, but it's also 6. So maybe I should Just take them all. Give me some prefabs, please. See, like this one. Oh, but I can expand those out, can't I? I could expand that out this way. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. It's still Frostpunk. Oh yeah, yeah. It's like it's a natural evolution to the game. So they have. It's 30 years after the first game. This is one of the cities you build in the first game. 30 years later, clearly it's more advanced. Or supposedly 30 years later. Clearly it's more advanced. People got used to the cold. People, like the cold, I think didn't get as bad. And then they were like, oh crap, a big cold spell's coming. And they all sort of like flocked back to the cities and stuff like that. And also the person in charge from the first game just died, so the city's in a bit of disarray, and you're in charge to get it back to going, basically. Which is why it's like, hey, everything's reset and back to normal. But also it's all built up. So like this is the central city. It's providing this much stuff, which kind of makes sense. It's a little bit more city skylines.
The steward appreciates all your adoring letters and will
What?
answer personally in due time.
By calling the big storm a whiteout. Coal left around New London 319 weeks currently. I mean, I am getting twice as much coal as yeah, we're fine. Right, so we've just expanded this district. So you are now housing 25 people instead of what you were housing before, which is 20 people. 5 more? But your demand is the same? Oh. Wait, hold on. Is that finished? Yeah, that's finished. Nope. What's going on? A child is born. Get him to work. I really hope there is the option to send children into the worker camps, or whatever it was in the first one. They're hot houses. They were in the kitchens and stuff, weren't they? That was it. They were nice and warm. Learning a useful skill of cooking, you know. But it was definitely the OP strat in the first game. Get the kids working, get them safe, get amputees prosthetic limbs. That was the other one. Although I did go down the other route of housing them, but then there was just too many sick ones. It's free labour, exactly. Otherwise they just sat around and it's like 20% of the population. Look, it's the end of the world. Everyone's got to pull their finger out and get the job done. Sawdust soup. Yeah, good times. Look, all I'm saying is, right, before we became all civilized and whatnot, if you look at, like, tribes, or if you look at indigenous people who were, you know, not technologically advanced and all that stuff, everyone in the community had a role, even the kids. They would go out possibly helping with the hunt and things like that, you know. It's all... Yes, they'd be protected, yes, they'd be looked after, but it's also learning, it's... That's all we're trying to do. It's for the greater good. I didn't send them off into the coal mines, alright? Not like the Victorians did. Victorians? I'm guessing it was, yeah. Was it Victorians? Chimney sweeps as well. That's cruel. People gather around the generator tower as it. I should probably read this thing that's been on screen for 5 minutes. They've gathered around the generator tower as it wakes with a thundering shudder and bestows heat on us yet again. This is the heart of the city, our last line of defense against the cold. Our first hope for the future, any future. Steward, there's a couple who says their first child, a daughter, was born at the exact moment the generator sprang to life again. Don't believe that. I'm gonna doubt that one. They called her Lily May. You mean they didn't name her after me, their savior? Or they didn't name her generator after their savior? Yes, Victorians did in my neck of the woods. They certainly did send kids down coal mines, yes. The more of them get in schools. When will they know how many apples Jimmy had left after giving some to Billy? The loudness spooked the woman and that popped the baby. Yep. You gave us hope back. Thanks to you, our child may yet have a future ahead of her. Working the mines. I mean, what? No. They've been alive for 1 day. Get them out there. Get them working. Right, I've expanded a thing, so now I can buy a thing and do a thing. So I can now Research Institute. Stick that there in the oh wow, in the glowing light. So that basically does that replace a house? Is that going to reduce my housing ability, or is that just extra? Don't know. That's going on there though. How are you still unhappy? So expanding this takes 50 prefabs. But it doesn't increase. So expanding a housing district doesn't increase the total demand for heat or the worker requirements. That's why we do it. Okay, so that's why we're expanding. I'm guessing they can only be expanded X amount of times. What is going on here? What is this bullshit here? Oh, they don't like being next to the... They don't like being next to the factories. It's work experience. The children will thank us later. That's true. Yes, they don't like living next to factories. I probably should have predicted that one a little bit, shouldn't I? Well, they can live there. That's fine. So are you now in squalor? Can't quite tell. We're expanding anyway. And then I'll probably build another... Ooh, where should we put another housing district? Up here, I guess? Should we do a housing district up there? And that should sort us out. In terms of houses. I need 6. Ooh, let's do... like that. Get some houses. I like how it's adapting the map around it. It's great. Okay, get going. Get building. I'm gonna put a food stockpile there. Sort that out. I'm going to put a fuel stockpile. Wait, that's fuel stockpile. Yeah, I'm gonna put that there. Let's get that going. And we're going to... I think we're okay for a minute. We're building that. Do we need to expand in any direction? Not really. So let's get going. What would everyone think about the children? I've never stopped thinking that sounds dodgy. Not going to finish that sentence. What I'm basically saying, Demper, is I haven't stopped mentioning the children this entire time. I am very concerned about the children and their lack of education in the practical arts of coal mining. Right, we finally got a research. Right, that hasn't reduced like my... No, it hasn't. Oh, but my requirements have gone through the roof because of the research institute. Gotcha. Oh. So has the heat. Okay. Also, what? Oh, fucking hell. Different ideas. Communities of New London. A small crowd gathers outside the new research institute. I mean, they're halfway across the city. It's over there, not here. But whatever. Arguing about how to exploit the last coal veins. Oh yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. We want science by... science dictated by the masses. We want democracy-led science. We want basically every idiot in the city to gather together and come up with every stupid idea they can think of to lead the science. That's what we want. Frostpunk's set in the past, right? 1917? Not much different from the present day. We're helping them with a career path, exactly. You want to figure out why we're not using domes to improve installation of the... What is this, software development? Decision by committee, yeah, exactly. Hey, that project manager needs to justify his pay in some way, other than the 5-minute call every morning. Small crowd gathers outside the new research institute, arguing about how to exploit the last coal veins. The stalwarts and the New Londoners want us to lean on machine-powered mining. I mean, that would make sense. But the Frostlanders would have us pursue a more frugal solution. They would never display such discord under the captain's rule. You have to choose who to entrust with developing their idea. Oh, for fuck's sake. Communities in New London have different perspectives. You may not be able to please everyone. Show me the options. It's an idea tree. It's not a research tree, it's an idea tree. It's a mind map. What are those? Not the brainstorming idea spider diagram. It's one of those. Get the whiteboard out. Get the sticky notes. We need new ideas to move forward. No idea is a stupid idea, apart from the stupid ideas. If you've ever been in one of those meetings where it's like, no idea, no suggestion stupid, no idea stupid, mind palace. No, that's different. That's a Sherlock thing. But have you've been to those workshops where like, okay, we're just gonna we're gonna write every single thing down, we're gonna stick it down, and we'll try and organize it, and then we'll draw some lines, and this is what this is. However, different communities may propose diverging answers to the same solution. They will only pursue solutions that align with their worldview. Choosing a community to develop an idea will improve your relations with that community. Alright. Okay, we have research, we have heating, we have resources, we have Frostland, we have city, we have society, and we have hubs. So, I'm just going to have a quick look through the others before we get to the heating one. So in hubs, we've got Rail Hub, we have Community Hub, Communication Hub, sorry, Surveillance Hub, Emergency Medical Hub, Air Transport Hub, Maintenance Hub, Fighting Hub, and the hidden one, which is Porn Hub. Society, we have watchtowers, we have hospitals, and we have youth. Oh wait, hold on a minute. Oh, I wonder if one of those has child labor on it. Injected what? No, don't do that. In city, we've got work compensation. Compensation for working? What is this, capitalism? Not in my dystopian future. We're all working as one for the greater good. Or you won't eat. Or get heat. No heat, no eat. Until you're bleeding through the feet. For the greater good. There you go, that's our motto. Maintenance duty, famine prevention. We've got housing blocks. Cool, okay. I don't know what any of this means yet. We're just reading through. The greater good. Compensation for working is more socialism than capitalism. Yeah, but they are actually giving me the money back as well. They are actually giving me the money back, and I have the ability to tax them at increased rates, or in fact just take it off them at any moment's notice. So it is a little bit more capitalism than you think. We can do some hanging of harvesters, logistic bays, scout headquarters, and skyways. Ooh, that sounds fancy. I like that one. Let's do that one. Workers' shifts. Hot houses. Yes, here we go. Hot houses. Filtration towers. Cool. Factories. Cool. Sawmills. Workers' shifts. That one always led to child labour. So we need to head up in that direction. Hold left alt for resource draw. Oh, so I can tell how much I can spend. Cool. Yeah, we definitely need to head off in that direction, don't we? And then we got heating. We've got generator upgrade 1. We've got a fart coming out of a seam, a crack, if you will, right here. We've got the fart way. I like how they're showing the diverging paths through cracks in the ice. That's really cool. You did a dum-dum today. Speedrun to child labour, yep. So housing installation and coal mines. Right, I need to make a decision. I have to say, this game is put together really well. I haven't seen any bugs or anything. All the visuals are great. The atmosphere and everything is great. It's mimicking all that from the first game and then some. It's really good. The change in direction of gameplay, I understand. I'm not sure if I prefer it over the first game. I like the individual buildings and placing buildings and optimizing things next to each other and whatnot of a city, survival city builder thingy. So, but this is just a different game based on the same theme. It's similar, but it's different. Like it's similar enough to, you know, it is a city. It's a city planning survival rather than a city like a city builder. Such you're planning it more than anything. But you're still doing the resource management and all that stuff. And I'm liking it. I will play more of it at some point after today. I don't know if I'll play offline or continue more streams on this yet. But because the vibe is the same as the first one, and I love the first one, and it seems to be as hard as the first one, because the first one is fucking hard, especially on like anything more than normal difficulty. It is difficult. I never ever got to the top level difficulty because it was impossible. You had to make quick and difficult decisions for that one. But like, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I just don't know if I prefer it to the first. No, it's definitely Frostpunk. It's an evolution of the game, but it's just you're not interacting with individual like a tiny town sort of scale. You're bigger district sort of scale. Right. So, what are we doing? Dust coal mine, because I've got to make a decision here or something, right? How can we mine more coal? Dust coal mine. Constructed in extraction districts. Mining operation where residue coal dust is sucked up and compressed into briquettes. Oh, we're having barbecues. We're going to have a barbecue. We've got to make an important decision now on what we do with our coal mine. We used to have some properly venomous animals back in the day. Ooh, what did you have up to now? You've only died 34 times. Sounds good to me. it's compared to 219 last year. Fair enough. When you played the Borderlands series. Oh, okay. Yes. Well, I once did a run of all the Halo games on Legendary and died 3,000 times? How many was it? Was it 2,000, 3,000? It was a lot. A lot. That's the nearest challenge I've done. Although there might be a challenge coming up soon. Another one of those, where I play all the Gears of War games in chronological order before the new Gears of War comes out, which is a prequel to all of it anyway. On the hardest difficulty, solo, because you can do multiplayer, but I'll be doing it solo, and seeing how many times I die, and trying to beat that before the new one comes out. So that'll be fun. Prime Minister's presidents, you know, the most toxic creatures on the earth, right? They're toxic, not venomous. They're just generally toxic poison. They exude disgustingness. Those are the people I said that aren't welcome in this stream. Eyelash Vipers, Shield Nosed. Oh, the Shield Nosed Cobras. Cool. Probably most actual dangerous. Some of the Scorpions were quite hot. But Hellfire are not actually that dangerous. You didn't have any of them fixed. Removed the danger then. And spice it up. If you die, you restart all over.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening! Everybody stay calm! Everybody stay calm!
I don't think so.
Calm! Wait! Everybody calm down!
Thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome. Yeah, thank you for that. Enjoy your terrible emotes and but the ad-free viewing. God, I can't speak tonight. Gotta get that perfect run. Or doing a no-hit Gears of War run is what you're suggesting. Frostpunk 2 is going well. Did you ever play the first game? Because it's quite different. It's not what it's different enough, but the theming is definitely on point. Anyway, I need to decide what's going on with my coal mine. What is going on with this coal mine? We can do something with some coal dust. I don't know, snort it or something. It takes 400 workforce. It will give us another 150 coal output. Diseased is slightly increased because we're doing stuff with coal dust. Okay. Alright. And that no one agrees with that, so no one's happy about it. Or we can blast coal mining Constructed in operation using explosive drilling to rapidly exploit coal deposits, generating noxious fumes. Oh, that sounds good, doesn't it? 300 workforce requirements, so less workforce, more coal output, but squalor is increased. And there's also more materials. Or we can appease the new Londoners by doing blasting coal mine. Wait, what? Wait, that's the same one. Right, okay. So I can agree with two of them. So I can agree with two of them will be happy if I do this. I do get more coal out of it. Squalor increases disease, slows population growth, and wears down districts. Oh. You played the mobile game a bit. The first one's a fantastic game. If you've never played Frostpunk 1, anyone, give it a go. If you like city builders, survival city builders, if you played things like Timberborn, if you played things anything along those lines, Frostpunk is peak. Oh, and it's brutal as well. I mean, I'm not saying I enjoyed making the children go to work, but it made sense. Look, it's the end of days. Everyone needs to chip in, is what we're saying. So if I do this one, no one's happy. If I do that one, the majority of the city will be happy. That one, diseases increase slightly anyway. Oh, fuck it, we'll just do this one. Fuck it. Blast those coal mines. Research the idea. So you should have been happy from that. And you should have been happy with that. Because it was the same idea, right? Yeah. Yeah. And it just takes time to research. Okay, cool. So, if you've played the first game, you may be familiar with this look a little bit here, although we are 30 years in the future, so it looks a bit different. But you've got your generator in the middle, and then you've got your houses around it, and the heat source radiating out. Although that isn't quite how they used to look, because they used to be like little offshoots of districts, and you had little heating bits all over the place, and things like that. Yeah, we don't interact with that too much anymore. You just basically turn the generator on and off. You now have districts. So I've got a housing district here. And I've got a industrial district here, getting me coal. And I've got another one here, getting me prefabs. Nice. And food district over here, working on some fertile land. So you interact with a bigger scale. And you expand out a bit more. You also got to break away the ice and expand the buildable area. Using, I don't know, giant diggy things. I should probably do this while we're here, to be fair. And you also see that bar there, it says 6 of 8, so I need to do the full width, the full lot before it lets me do it. So districts are about 6 hexagons long or wide or whatever, any shape you want. But they do expand. So this one is now 9. And I can expand it. By expanding it lets you do other things. Well, I can rush the researchers. Nice. So this is now a housing with a research institute in it. It's great. It's good. It's a good game. I do miss building like the little tiny the actual like individual houses I was saying earlier. But I'm liking this so far. It's just different. Just different. Right, so we've done that, we've built that, we've searched in that. Construct newly researched buildings in the extraction. Yeah, I need to wait for it to do. I can't do anything there. I have no money coming in. So we only have 13 a week. Oh, because we're not meeting goods. How do I make goods? Oh, okay, let's build a... I can't afford it. Oh, Great, okay, I'm gonna have to tax someone. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to tax someone. You guys hate me anyway.
Steward.
It'll be fine. And then you got like different people, you got different communities, and they all have different opinions. You gotta appease them. We got a cold spell coming in, another cold spell coming in, and then a warm spell. We aren't producing enough food. We aren't producing enough materials. Am I building a material thing? I am not building a material thing, but we have 41,000 of those, so that's fine. We're producing absolutely loads of coal, so that's good. I think I've done this wrong because they were expecting me to get the coal expansion thing, not build two next to each other. It's fine. It's fine. 47 people are ill. And we've got 1,000 workforce. So it's just at a bigger scale. 97 have now become sick. Good. Why are people getting sick? Because of the housing. Yes, well, housing is going to be sorted any minute now. Alright, calm down. Come on! Hurry up! I need these people to stop being sick. There we go. Our coal demand has gone up, unfortunately, but housing is now fine. Which means people should stop being sick? Diminish. Okay, once that's stopped, that'll be fine. Yeah, cool. Cool. 27%. 8 weeks left? Oh, fuck this. We'll build another one. Oh, we can't afford to build another one. Great. 8 weeks? Jesus. Can I afford to do anything? I want to make goods. I can't make goods. Can't not make goods. Materials and prefabs are goods. That only seems to be able to put out good prefabs. I don't want that. So we're gonna build instead.
Remember to keep your heat lamp maintained. It might just save your life.
I'm sorry, who are you? Where? 5 weeks remaining. Remember to keep your heat lamps maintained. So time moves a lot quicker in this one as well. It's 1 day every about 5 seconds, I think. I can get into a research institute. Let's do that. We need research to get be much quicker than that is. I can't buy anything else. I have no money. I need to research goods, I think. I think that's the problem right now. We are doing okay for food. I can increase that if I need to. Those materials aren't lasting very long, are they? Oh, I could do an extraction, get 150 materials or 200 materials. What's the difference? Why can't you go there? Oh no, you need to be in there to get the heat. Okay, no. Well, that'll like eventually expand, so why don't we give them a common? Yeah, let's do that. Let's get materials up and running. Not sure. Well, what will this generate? 150. Well, where's the 200 come from? How odd. Hey, we've got another research thingy on the go. Oh, we're now -10 though. Oh, hello. Hey, Byron, 55, drill sergeant. Admiring the generator. How about you get back to work, mate? I don't pay you to do that. It's good to have you back, old chap. Did I go somewhere? It was a terrible fright to have you switched off. Oh, he's talking to the generator. I thought he's talking to me. You're more than just heat source to us, you know. Tells you a symbol of what we should be. Unbending, unyielding fortitude. May we all stand so bold against the frost. Just put on another jumper. You'll be fine. Okay, cool. Alright. That's nice. I've got 150 people ill. That's kind of worrying, isn't it? My question is, why can't I do both solutions for the coal? Why can't we get the dust and the blast on the go? Oh, pause. Blast coal mining. So, like, can I research that? No. Alright, cool. I should pick something else to do, though, shouldn't I? Just a bit of frostbite, don't worry about it. Oh, I don't have any enough. Oh. I can't afford to pay them to research, okay. Right, building, extraction. I can't even afford that. Of course. Of course. How do I get more workforce? That's 10 a day is not bad. Happy with that. Come on. 84 people are sick. Wait, hold on.
Freeze is incoming. Ignore at your peril.
Okay, so it just got colder, which means we're now losing 175 a day. Of course. Oh, what's this say here? What is that? 8,000. Population growth is 18%. Our population is rising steadily. As soon as population meaningfully increased, the city will prevail a sense. Okay, cool. So we gained some more workers. I did not get enough money to build that yet. God, why do I have to pay workers? That's so annoying. Why would anyone think of the children? I know, right? It says 60% of the population is the workforce. That could easily be 90. 80, you know, at the least. Old people. Welcome till they're dead. We don't do pensions around here. Oh, I forgot I built that. Yeah, good. Good. Okay. I don't remember if you can't remember how to, just do it. They're good at small tasks. Sure. These guys don't actually feel that bothered by the fact that I didn't choose their idea. Right, let's have a look at this research tree. So heating wise, house insulation. Asbestos lining. So we can all just go for asbestos lining. How about that? Housing districts is decreased. Nothing wrong with asbestos, as we know. Advanced coal mines. $300 coal output. But I need a core for that. Right, so resources. Sawmills. How do we increase some material per untreated sawmill? Disease will increase. Squalor will increase. Mechanized sawmill. Oh, so it's whether I go down the disease route or the squalor route. Factories. Extra prefabs. And goods output. So this is how we get goods. Or so it's less heat demand but more workers. Interesting. Okay, this is very like the first game where it's like one or the other. Moss filtration towers unlocks the rapid filtration district ability, which decreases squalor but will result in injuries. A ventilation tower. Oh. So that's a good way of getting rid of squat. So hot houses. Bio-waste hothouse. Food output. Diseases increase slightly because organic waste is used. Or 50 output. Chemicals. Interesting. Jesus. Can I tell you something that is short about the game? It is a city. Oh, I did not realize ads had started. I will get back to that in a minute. Quick overview of this game. You wanted a quick overview of the game. It is a survival city builder thing, planner sort of thing. So the first game was more smaller scale, where you were sort of designing these individual cities around this central hub, placing down houses and buildings individually. The second game seems to have gone, right, you've done that, now you're designing like bigger districts. So I've now got housing districts, which are quite big, and industrial districts and how they interact with each other. So the scale is bigger. But it's a survival city builder. Trying to think of another game to compare it to, but I don't think there is a game like this. Can anyone think of a similar game where it does this sort of thing? Because the first game, I would compare that to things like Timberborn and Oxygen and, I mean, kind of Aquatico, but that didn't really have any danger to it. You could tell Oxygen was trying to do this this sort of thing, where you had the central repository of thing. In this case, it's heat. In that case, it was oxygen. But I can't think of one where it's a survival builder city thing based on this scale of placing districty sort of groups of buildings. I can't think of one that's done it like this. It's giving me slight oh, what's that game? I mean, it's slight Civilization vibes of like, oh, you have a city in the middle, and then you go, oh, you got to go out and build a farm bit on this square, and then you got to build another thing on that square. You know, it's giving me slight bits of that, but I don't think there's anything that's done this in this way at this scale, where you're not interacting individually with individual buildings and people. I can't think of any. Yeah, I can't think of a game that's done it this way. It's quite unique. Oh. Is it surviving Mars or colonizing Mars or something of that sort of thing? It's kind of like that. It's kind of nice not having to micromanage everything. Yes, it is, but I like that you can sort of like reduce certain things, like only put 50% of the people in this. Is it? It's one of the Mars games. I'm just opening Steam, so I think. Pretty sure. I played one of those. It's giving me slight vibes of that. Is it Surviving Mars? Colonize Mars? Something like that. Steam's being super slow.
What the hell are you doing? In the middle of my back.
We got another raid. Oh my god. So many raids tonight. Ollie! How are you doing? Hold on a minute. Let me go back to chat. If you've ever played the first game, you might recognize this central bit here. You stole the neighbor's fish. Did you steal the aquarium? Instructions unclear. Hugs a cactus. I did say pets. That's not a pet, so it's fine. You can hug those. Quick, stick it in the toilet, Ollie. That's where they go, right? That's what Media's always told me. Stick fish in toilets. You said hug a pet, not the containment of said pet. We'll go and put it back then. Right, Frostpunk 2. If you've played the first game, you had to build in the first game massive ice age. Humanity's dead. There are very few survivals. It's set in Victorian times. That's all you need to know. Everything's coal based. Because it's an ice age, you need to stay warm and fight the huge frost storms that come. You have a little generator of heat in the middle here, and your people huddle around it to survive. You need to then build houses and whatnot, and kitchens and coal mines and all that stuff around this central heat source to survive. That is the game. You build a city, you make it work, you manage resources and people, disease, and create policies on religion and child labour. There's always child labour. They should be doing their work. They need to contribute to society. It's literally the apocalypse. And if anyone disagrees with that, you're wrong. It's the apocalypse. Children need to pull their finger out and do their fucking job. That was the first game. You survived. You built a city. Blah, blah. 30 years later, we're now here. You no longer interact with the individual. They yearn for the mines. Funnily enough, we have been talking about the mines, yes. And into the bog it goes. And we're delayed hugging a pet till my birds are awake again. Ah, yes, that's true. Don't go wake them up. Yes. You can't move a pet, you cannot wake a pet. You've been intrigued by this one, solo of the original. So the original's fantastic. If you love a survival city builder, and I use Timberborn as another example. I've played Oxygen recently, and that just wasn't really on point. If you like that, Frostpunk is peak survive. And not only that, it's proper dystopian. Makes you choose certain decisions, like, do we amputating people or keeping them in homes, in health, in retirement homes and stuff like that. You have to make some really harsh decisions in certain things because it's the end of the world and everyone's trying to survive. This one, it's 30 years later. You survived the worst of the frost, let's say, and they're realizing the weather's getting worse. The frost is coming back. And time passes on a much quicker scale, so we're now 41 weeks in, and days pass within seconds, so it's much faster. But you no longer interact with the city itself in terms of individual buildings. You're now working with districts. So you got the central district, which has your generator, and then I've built a housing district in 6 squares here. And you can upgrade that. There's another housing district up there. And districts kind of interact with each other. They share heat and resources and stuff. We got a mining district here, another mining district there, and it's like a city builder but on a slightly bigger scale, zoomed out scale. And I was before you joined, Ollie. I was like, I can't think of another game that does it at this scale, in this way. I'm like, I literally can't think of another game that has done it like this. And please, anyone who can suggest something like this, because it seems kind of unique, where you're not interacting with individual houses, you're interacting with... it's a city planning game, but survival. And you still got, resource management, I got all these resources up here, but it's okay, so we don't have enough food. But that doesn't matter. As such, we got 8,000 people, but I don't see the people. We have 300 spare workforce, and every time this district here is using 540 workforce. I don't see these people, and it's a weird zoomed out view of it. If for here, I am minus 30 on goods. I'm not producing goods. Well, I am in the central district, but I haven't built anywhere specifically for that. The fact I'm 30 less doesn't mean anything stops working. It means people are unhappy. If materials went, before I built my material producing thing, if they went into the negative and my stockpile was gone, then my squalor would go up. Which means people would then get sick, which means I'd get less workforce. You can see my sick people up here. I've got 66 people sick. So, it's not a big deal if we're running out of resources. It's just more people are going to get sick and be unhappy with me. So you're less on the individual person scale. you're more on the communities and district sort of like it's a zoomed out sort of way of interacting with a city survival game, and I don't prefer it to the first game right now, but it intrigues me enough that I will keep on playing. And that's all I can say. I think that is the best way I can put it. And it's a pretty game. And this is on low because my computer was struggling. We're currently waiting to tax the people enough that I can build one. Cool. Let's build you there. So districts can have specialized buildings. So this housing district has the research lab, which means the heat required for that district goes up, but so does the workforce. They can get properties with each other. So this coal mine, because it's next to the other extraction district, it's got +8 heat. So it doesn't take up as much heat because they're next to each other. There's this building here, which is a stockpile for food, which means that this food area is using less workers. And it's just different from the first game. But the theme is perfect. It's proper on point with the theming. A place to settle differences. With the new mine, the impending doom of depleting coal is postponed. Yes. I mean, it was anyway. I had 2 coal mines. Differences between communities remain. Oh, yeah, so you got different communities. So I've got, like, the guards and the city guys, city folk. And I've also got the... can't remember what they're called, but basically... They're the ones that want to go a bit more natural rather than all machinery-based technology. So you've got to balance those and make sure they don't rebel against you and things. That does happen in the first game, but it seems a little bit more thought out this time. With the weakening captain wanted to establish a council to settle them. Oh yes, we need to build a council. He didn't live to see it through. Falls to you, steward. Yes, okay, so we need a council. That's in here. That's that one. I don't have enough people or money. How do I get... I'd have no idea how to get more people. So, one thing I can't...
Give the right of way to frost-breaking teams in transit.
Okay, thanks, random announcer. One thing I can do is... Wait, are you built now? So you're not getting me... But that means that's reduced. Oh... You're getting me 300. I need 4, 5. Okay. Material surplus is not great. So how do I get more people? I don't need many prefabs right now. So what you can do is you can say, okay, this district, let's set it to whatever percentage that's meant to be. 40%? Which reduces its need for heat, materials, and its workforce, but also its output. And you can do that if you don't need as much produced. But what I can do now is that's freed up workforce, so now I can build a council hall. I just need to wait for the tax to come in, and I'm only getting 13 a week, so I need to wait 2 weeks. Which is going to be about 30 seconds, but I can speed up. Right, that should do. Council Hall. That's set in the middle there. Okay, so that's now. We need to search outside the city. Alright, calm down. I have no money. You guys need to give me more of your money. This bar underneath population, I think that's going to give me more workforce eventually. You wanted a council.
Shut up and take my money.
It's going to bog everything down in red tape. Yeah, but it'll appease the people for a while, I guess. Thank you for the 1-bit, trickster. Cool. Why are you not happy? Oh no, you're favourable. Oh, cool. That's good. Councils gathered for the first time. We can vote on new laws. Pass a vote of confidence. Ooh. First council session. Did I help? Yes, thank you. Give me more money. More money. We'll appease these people in our own time. Yeah, I know, but angry mobs, you know what angry mobs are like. They like what they like and they hate what they hate. First council session. Anticipation fills the air as the council opens. The captain ruled with a firm hand for years. Did he? Pretty sure there was some sort of voting thing in the last game. Can't remember. But those times died with him. Now the communities of the city will want their say. Stalwarts maintained order on behalf of the captain and adhered to what they claimed was his vision for New London. Progress, merit, reason. New Londoners and Frostlanders, that's the other one. Frostlanders. They're like the nomads. Clash over our survival strategy. Though neither has firm stance on economic or social issues. So they know nothing. Then there are those who view the Star... What? There are those who view the Star Wars with contempt for their role in New London's history. Yeah, it was a little bit heavy-handed if you chose that. But I keep to the shadows for now. I wonder if I had chosen the religion in the prologue, whether these guys would be different. Based on your handling of the coal crisis, the first decision is whether you should maintain your role as a steward. Oh! Fuck. Well, okay, so I pissed off 45% of the population, but I think I appeased the other 55? Something like that. This is going to be fun. Open the session. I am the Senate. Oh god, it really is. Okay. Wow, we built a fancy room. The visuals in this game are perfect. Right, okay, what's going on here? What's going on here? When you return to the council in the future, you'll be able to propose new laws to vote upon. But for now, a special vote needs to happen. The communities of New London have to accept you as their leader. I think this would be a pass no matter what. They can't make you fail straight away. Be careful. If you fail, this will be the end of your rule. Oh, shit. Okay, maybe they can. I see. Okay. What's happening? Don't understand. Vote of confidence. Voting in 10 weeks. So I got 10 weeks to appease them. Should the steward remain in power? If this vote fails, they'll remove you from office. People are divided. They're 22 before, 13 against. Oh, I've got the polls. Oh, okay. Some new Londoners are not happy with me, even though I did what they wanted me to do. Can I vote? I'm tolerated, just like in real life. So neutral Londoners, I thought they liked what I did. I'm a little bit upset by that. Okay. What happens if I vote?
The noes have it!
No! Should I have waited? No, that can't be right. It's it said 10 weeks. Should I have waited? Okay, maybe I should have waited. I thought that was just me casting my vote. What? I'm not the steward. You have failed to convince New London to accept you as its new steward. With no chance to try again, your candidacy is permanently rejected, shamed and shunned by the public. There is no longer a place for you in this city. I mean, that's a bit mean. I tried my best. Defeated, you walk away. It was 50. I needed 51 and I got 50%. That seems like it should be a revote. I demand a recount. I'm searching for a new home where I can outcast you can belong. What the f... Well, that's Frostpunk 2. I assume I can... Ah. That's 2 hours. That's an hour and a half ago. Yeah, that's an hour and a half ago. There's no autosave frequency. Seems like a Brexit vote, 50%. I feel like that needs to be a recount. If it's 50%, then you haven't passed or failed. I mean, it's 50-50. So I've got to restart. And on that note, I think that's the end of Frostpunk 2 for now. Because I'm not going through all that bullshit in the next 10 minutes. We might come back to this. I might play it offline and see what happens. But yeah, that's Frostpunk 2. It really is difficult.